Just chill.
Hey, there we go. Well, that was a very excitable.
I'm working on it.
Are we live? We're supposed to be live. Michael Bainey's here with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull.
It went black, and what's up, dude? Jesse.
I'm gonna pull up the. I'm trying to figure out. So I'm not always good at this, right? So we got the comments, but I want to bring the comments over to a whole nother screen. But I don't know.
Well, if you click it, we can see it right there, but we can't see all the users.
That's kind of why I wanted to bring this up. But make sure the computer is muted.
The computer is muted,
so that when I pull this up and we look at the comments over here,
I don't know which screen.
We know who.
Guys, we got a podcast upgrade. Okay, we haven't done banter on episodes in forever, so we got a podcast upgrade, guys.
We have Wesley Weber. How's it going?
Wesley, what's up? And then what's up, Jesse?
I'm gonna sit here and like some stuff. What up, dude?
Podcast? Yeah. What's up, my dude? So, are
you really playing the intro music?
It's fun.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's fun. It's what we do.
I'll give it to you.
It's what we do. Hey, Miss Amy. We're just saying hi to everybody here in the group. It's a lot more fun when it's not just me going live and I get you in here too, Fuller, because, for Easter week, I'm like, we got to go live with Pontius Pilate because that's just what we is about to do.
We're getting a bunch. Hang on a sec here.
Oh, Julie's popping in. Can I get a shout out to
the 6th grade?
Bro.
Austin, 6th grade. Yeah, I did it for you. There's your shout out.
A shout out to the grade that's a year above the 5th graders. What's up?
5 plus 1. They'll know in a couple months.
What's up? Yeah, Fuller already almost teed me up to say Sith, and I said it, but it's bad. What's up, 6th graders? But here's the deal. If you try to add a little salt and pepper, not salt and pepper, that's for white people. When you try to add some like seasoning to something, you're like, yo, what's up, 6th graders? And you go really fast. It just kind of sounds like you trying to talk a little.
Okay, I just want to say
different.
Facebook, but then the YouTubes are in there too. So you got
right. But what's funny though? Okay, so we got an upgrade to the studio, guys. So we actually Fuller scooted us forward, so maybe we can get some spotlighting back here to have some like glow.
I got 2 monitors.
But we have 2 monitors, so we're live right here. Yes. But Facebook is delayed by 30 seconds, so it's really awkward to watch all the motions.
What I'm doing is I only pulled up so I can see the comments.
Wait, I can't. I'm watching. It's hard to do the. They're serving up the pizza.
Hello there.
Yeah, then it takes a while to pop up.
It's like, all right, we got to wait 30 seconds to find out who you are, but then we'll eventually get it.
Well, while we're waiting for everyone else, so guys, check out what we found.
What's this we stuff?
Oh, is that Daniel? Look what I found in the podcast. So
you wait, time out. You found? I'm the one that pulled it out of my Bible,
but I found it.
But I've kept it all these. I put it there.
That's
who found it first?
All right. So anywho, so Fuller pulled out of his Bible.
Goofball, man.
If you guys can see it, it's an old Southside Bulletin from 2017. That's when I made some dope sermon graphics back in the. I think this was a guest sermon. I don't even. Oh no, this is from Ephesians. This is a session. I know most of the stuff. Yeah, Ephesians 3. Wait, I preached this message too.
Marc.
So this is a bulletin from when I preached the message from Ephesians 3:14 through 4:3 called "A Pastor's Prayer for You." But it talks about my ordination service from from
2017.
6 years ago. Was I really ordained?
7.
I was not ordained 7 years ago.
7 years.
6 years ago, I think is what.
So let's see. This was on what day? August 13th, and your ordination was when?
Coronation. We called it Coronation Day.
No, ordination. It says.
Well, the joke was it's Coronation
August
Day.
August 27th. So this was 14 days. You preached
so 5.5 years ago.
You preached it 14 days before your ordination. See, I keep memories.
The fact that I was able to pull out the fact that sermon was from Ephesians, though, I have to say is actually quite impressive. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie at all.
You definitely didn't listen.
That was just a fun little thing.
Didn't listen to the episode we just had, did you?
The one on humility? No. Okay. So here's the fun question for you guys. All right. So we're here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We don't get to banter very much because we're trying to keep those podcasts short. So this is just straight up banter. So
just hang out.
What fun, stupid questions should we banter about? That's what I want to know. And I'm going to pull up the live Facebook video too, just because.
Oh, now we got to listen to yours.
My bad.
How many different Facebook videos we got to have up here? I've got it right here.
I don't know.
And you can't see our friends from I Miss the Banter. I'm sorry.
Liz is here.
I told you that. I said hi, Liz.
Wait, so Liz, why are you watching on YouTube and not Facebook? Is it better on YouTube than Facebook? I don't know. Because you literally just said, I'll be there on Facebook, and girl, here you are on YouTube.
We missed the banter too, but in all fairness, the banter, we wouldn't be able to put out as much content. So we can move to like 1 episode a month and do the banter.
Oh, come on. Don't do that to people. Don't do that to people. I will say
funny.
It's getting easier to not do the banter because we've done it enough episodes where it's like you couldn't get Facebook to pop up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll take you on YouTube.
That's all right. We still love you anyways, Liz. But I did give you a shout out in the last episode, by the way. But with the banter, I'll say it's probably getting easier to do it because like the first couple episodes, I mean, we did do banter for 4 years straight.
I mean, I like to banter. It's fun to catch up and really share stuff with you guys. What's up, Jeremy?
Jeremy, what's up, my dude?
In all reality, we wouldn't. I mean, it would seriously. We'd have to really cut back on everything even more than we already have, and we didn't want to cut the good content out just to replace it with banter.
Right. I
mean, that's the real thing.
Let's be honest, the banter is probably only one person in this room's fault.
This guy. He does like to talk.
I do. Dude, so, okay, banter time. Here we go. So, I actually had, in my opinion, YouTube is better because I can text my wife without the show. Yes, because you got picture over in YouTube. Right, that's true.
That's right.
Stinking Mark Zuckerberg. Get on YouTube level. But so I had an in-person meeting for work, which never happens. So I'm working with 2 doctors that are here locally. They're starting a new primary direct care clinic. And I met with them in person. And I said, just to warn you guys, I love people. I love talking. I am very excited to meet with folks in person. So if you need to say, Mark, can you shut up and let us talk? You can say that because that's okay. So I did have to give these people permission to say.
I accidentally clicked on Jeremy Hunt's profile.
Are you creeping on Jeremy over there, bro?
No, I was trying to hit likes on people's stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a weirdo.
Where's my call out? Afraid to try my name. What? Sarah Lynn Wilder. Right?
Yeah. Sarah Lynn.
So do you actually go by? Is it like Sarah Lynn or Sarah Lynn? Where's the emphasis?
Sarah Lynn.
Because fun fact. Okay, Beth. What's Beth's real name?
I don't know. I've always called her Beth.
It was a nickname. Beth is a nickname. It's not her full first name. It's Elizabeth. How do you say Elizabeth?
Oh yeah, right.
No. How do you say Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
So Beth says Elizabeth.
Well, that's because she's from the South.
No. It's because that's her name.
Elizabeth.
Jeremy called you out. Creep much?
yeah, I do. Wait, let me creep a little more. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah. Now,
okay, see, that is a dope axolotl.
I have just got
up in the but Jeremy, you're top by like in your picture. What is that stupid thing called? Not your profile pic, the other one.
Wait, hang on here.
You're gonna message him now, you little creep. So so the banner image, is that what it's called? I don't know. But so Jeremy, that banner image with your son, with the axolotl, all those other things, where is that?
Yeah, because now Mark's creeping.
Now I'm creeping. Well, you put it on the screen.
I had to message him. I live in the South, but I am just from Indiana. That's true.
Hey, Biffer.
Anyways.
Fun fact, Elliot is the only one I think allowed to call Beth Biffer Boofer Butt because he thinks it's hilarious.
Sarah Lynn.
Sarah Lynn. Not Sarah Lynn, but Sarah Lynn.
Sarah Lynn.
There you go. See, that's why I asked, because Beth it's Elizabeth, babe. I love you, but it ain't Elizabeth.
I'm going to say Elizabeth. I'm going with you, Beth.
Elizabeth. Mine's Timothy. Please tell me you get that sketch. Timothy.
Present. Timothy.
Oh, Louisville Zoo. I have not been to that zoo. Is that zoo good or does that kind of suck?
Hey,
some zoos.
Are you Timothy?
No,
Marcy?
No, Mock.
Marcy?
Mock.
No, it's Marcy.
Someone please give us banner to talk about because we don't even know anymore.
Do we have any questions?
We are such losers.
just any questions whatsoever. It's my name. I get to pick how it's said. That's right, Beth. You tell them.
Okay, Biffer.
You tell him keep it up. No meatloaf for a year.
So, fun fact in this episode, guys, I had no M&Ms. I had no cookies. I had nothing to snack on because Janelle didn't give us food. So, I'm
that's true.
A little upset about that.
In all fairness, it's been a rough week at the Fuller house, though.
Has it?
Yeah. 2 nights of Shiloh barely sleeping. Yes. The one night, let's see, Wednesday night, I could not get him to go to sleep no matter what I tried until about 4 a.m.
Jeez.
And then I got up at 5:30 to go to work. And by 6 o'clock, while I was out getting ready for work, he comes waltzing out of his room and goes, "Good morning, Daddy."
Waltzing. Yeah. He comes waltzing out.
Mark is short for Jamarcus. That's perfect. But yeah, he comes waltzing out and is like, "It's time to get up, but my green light isn't on." I'm like, "That's because it's not time to get up. You just went to bed 2 hours ago."
Dad, why isn't my green light on? I don't know, because 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Sorry, 6 a.m.
Random question.
Oh, no. Liz has the first question over on YouTube.
I'm sorry. I missed that one. How are the kids doing post-surgery? Well, I'll let you got the bigger surgery. My kid's doing fine.
Well, do people know what your kid's surgery was, though?
I don't know. I don't know. Do they?
I don't know. Are you going to tell them?
I don't know. No, she just had tonsils removed, but she's doing good. Anyways, what do you got? DC or Marvel? I'm definitely a Marvel guy. Go ahead.
I'm sports.
It's kids.
I like sport.
Kids.
But okay, so Lennox's surgery. Okay, so I guess I always say fun fact. So this is the first time we've been in studio since before we left for surgery. Like the last time we were together recording was 2 months ago.
Favorite musical is Willie.
What's y'all's favorite musical?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Musical?
Yep.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory is a musical?
Hands down. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, my name was Alexander Hamilton, baby. Don't want to.
Anyways, answer
away my
Lennox.
shot.
We're talking about Lennox.
I can't sing the rest of it because there's cuss words in that. But Hamilton is my favorite musical. And News is really good too. But so Lennox is actually doing really good. So last time we recorded before surgery, so basically he went in at the beginning of March. And Beth, feel free to correct me in all of this stuff. Oh, Katie made it. What's up, Katie? Elizabeth. So correct me if I'm wrong, babe, on anything. So basically, Lennox's open heart surgery went super, super well. The craziest thing about the open heart surgery though, with a kid is the fact of how stinking fast they recover. It's unreal, dude. Like so you know the open heart surgery went really, really well. There's Beth went back for a follow-up appointment yesterday to the cardiologist, and though like there might still be some issues, we don't know what that means in terms of there's probably going to be another open heart surgery. We'll see how things go. We don't know when that's going to happen though. But when Lennox came out of surgery, he was so lucid, didn't know what was going on. Like you could see his eyes, like his pupils looked like pencil dots surrounded by a sea of blue. And he was so out of it that he was constantly trying to roll and flip and crawl and do all these different things to the point where for the entire day and the entire night, Beth and I had to have an arm on him. We didn't have to like brace him down. We just, for some reason, if our arm was just laying on top of him, he didn't move. And so we were just laying there scrolling Facebook, listening to podcasts, falling asleep. Like it was a long night. And then the next day, actually the day of surgery, homeboy was just sleeping. It was no big deal. Second day, it was a long, rough day. Third day, he was kind of like what you would think of a kid coming out of surgery, like kind of sore, not themselves or whatever. Right. But by like day 5, he was like, can we go home? Like, I want to go. Right. And so trying to keep a 2-year-old occupied in a crib where he wants to crawl, he wants to walk, he wants to be normal. He's chucking toys everywhere. He's laughing, doing all these different things.
He's a kid.
Is the fact that it's like, that was hard. That was really hard to try to keep a kid entertained where he just had his chest cracked open. He still has open wounds. He still is hooked up to all the machines. He still has like a port drain in him. And so trying to hold him.
Beth goes, he's not 2, babe. She done called you out.
Trying to keep a 1-year-old.
Let me keep this one pinned.
Okay. No, do not pin that. Trying to keep a 1-year-old down, a 13-month-year-old down was awful. So needless to say, by about day 5 or 6, he was already off. He was off morphine. He was just on Tylenol. He was off Tylenol by what, babe? Like 2 weeks or something like that. Morgan!
What's up, Morgan?
What's up, my dude? Love you, bro. And so he's doing good. And so he as of, I think Beth, correct me here in the chat. I think
12 months and 1 week.
12
to be exact.
Beth keeps me in line, guys.
I love
Beth
it.
Keeps me in line.
You know what? I'm glad somebody can.
That's Biffer. That's Biffer Boofer butt for you, man. Love it. So, but either way, so Beth, correct me on this one. So, is it next week or in like 2 weeks? I think in 2 weeks.
I like how you're asking questions now rather than making statements.
Because I'm scared I'm gonna get it wrong, man. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm nervous. But he is officially cleared for like we can pick him up by the armpits. He can go to nursery. He's like medically cleared. He's not fully healed or fully recovered because that's like the 12-week mark. But at week mark 6/7, that's when he's deemed able to be picked up like a normal baby. So if we're picking him up, we have to like scoop him up. But ever since he's come out, dude, like he's woken up at like 4 a.m., 2 a.m. when we first got home, and he's like, guys, I'm awake. Can we play? This is awesome. Because he's never had energy before. But since then, he's still Lennox, where you can still tell he's Lennox, but the dude has so much energy. Like he's actually like most babies make the typical baby sounds. Lennox didn't. because he was just the way his heart was. And so now he's making all the baby sounds, all the screeches, all the cries, all the screams. We call him a Velcro baby. April 18th, next week marks an end of recovery. See, there you go. Yes, and he has no more feeding tube as of week 1 of surgery. So just keep up with all the Beth's
That's awesome
updates. So he's doing really, really good, man.
Do. I don't even text you anymore. I just follow Beth.
And let's be honest, Beth is, there's a reason why the girl does journalism. Girl knows how to write. So if I fumble over my words, and the whole thing where it's like, if I can't convince you with my brilliance, I'm going to just talk really, really, really fast to the point where it sounds like I'm smart. I don't know.
Baffle you with other things.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk fast. It's like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson, all those dudes, and Destiny. You just talk really, 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 really fast.
What you do is you just go misdirection.
Exactly, and you're good to go. So, but yeah, Lennox is doing great. Yeah.
All right. What else you guys got? I saw something about the Watchers and
questions.
Watchers. What are your thoughts on the Watchers of Daniel 4?
What are you talking? Oh, we got a Bible. Hold on.
Dude, you have a phone and a tablet. You could just pull it right up instead of just leaving the live stream, you weirdo. What's wrong with you? Beth, how do you keep them in line?
There's a lot of comments, though, about like other people's surgeries. Like my dad had bypass.
I think the family just got home.
I can't imagine, baby.
Oh, wait. Let's see if they're in the camera. Good morning, people, or good evening.
You're live right now, Janelle.
You are live on Facebook and YouTube via the Ring. Say hi, Piper.
Beth, it's a full-time job keeping me in line.
Hi, Noel. We're podcasting. We're live on Facebook.
We're live. What's up, Noel?
I can't hear what.
All right, so what was the question? Guys. Who are the Watchers in Daniel? What? Daniel 4?
I don't know why
12?
I waved at it. Oh, Daniel 4. Who are the Watchers of Daniel 4? I don't remember the Watchers.
I don't remember the Watchers either.
So I like how Beth says it's a full-time job keeping you in line, though. That's
absolutely.
Go ahead and like that one, too. All right, read Daniel 4. Let's get into it. Daniel 4.
4:13. Thank you. Okay. It's okay. In the dream.
Read the context around it.
I'm trying to. So 4:13. As I saw a vision. Okay, so we had the dream. I, Nebuchadnezzar, was at ease in my house and flourishing in place. I had a dream. It frightened me, but I was in my bed. The images and visions came alarming me, so I issued a decree to bring all the wise men. And that's when Daniel came and then told him the dream. There was a tree in the middle of the earth, and it was very tall. I'm reading really fast. Sorry, guys. The tree grew large and strong, and the top reached to the sky. It was invisible to the ends of the earth. Its leaves were beautiful. Its fruits was abundant.
23, verse 23.
For the wild animals found shelter under the birds. The sky lived in a creature. As I was laying on my bed, I also saw in the vision of my mind a watcher, a holy one, coming down from heaven. He cried loudly, cut down the tree and chop off its branches, strip it of its leaves and scatter its fruits. Let the animals be free from under it, and all these different things. This is the dream that I had.
Go down to verse 23.
The king saw a watcher, a holy one, come down from heaven and saying, cut down the tree and destroy it, but leave the stump with its roots in the ground and the band of iron and bronze around it, tender grass in the field. Let him be drenched in the dew of the sky. This is the interpretation of your majesty. This is the decree of the Most High. You will be driven away from the people.
So it sounds like a messenger or an angel of the Lord was basically giving him a message, is what the watcher sounds like. That's what it sounds like without doing any studying.
And I was reading really quietly, hope you guys, because I was trying to go fast. It seems like to me, though, the watcher has nothing to, that's not the main part of the story. I don't think you're supposed to know. Like the fact that a watcher came down and went, whoosh, which means it's just a messenger of God, whether it's God himself or an angel. I don't think that's the crux of the passage. So I don't know if who the watcher is matters as much as what is the result of what.
What's the context of the watcher, the message that the watcher's bringing.
Yep.
Let's see here. Are you going to make an updated fun
we
facts
just talked
jingle?
About this.
That was
you
in one
need
of the...
to, bro.
I got to take the time.
But we had better equipment, so it sounds crisper.
You have to understand, when I first did that, it was like 20 tries with my kids. And then I had to go do a bunch of editing and splicing to get what we have. It took 8 hours to get that little fun facts with Fuller. And it was a long time to do that.
But you did it.
But I did it. And I could do it again. Maybe.
I still think you need to, because it was like early on in the show, we were using the old mic. So sometimes when you play it, it still has the
time for fun facts with Fuller.
Like it has that little fuzz behind it.
So each one of those voices was not recorded together. They were individual. I had him do it individually.
Hence the
that's why they're a little off. Yeah. He, and that was Noelle because she was like 2 at the time. And Piper was like 3. And that's why, that's why and that's the most purest laugh. I mean, why would you want to lose that? Liz, the amount of effort to get one picture with all 3 smiling. I get it. Yeah. Preach. Can you imagine the Hydes and their 8 kids trying to get them all smiling? Nuts. I mean, you have better luck, like, I don't know, winning the lottery.
300th episode goal for Fuller. New jingle. That gives you some time, right? See, Amy knows what's up. Miss Amy knows what's up.
300. So
that's 60 episodes away, bro. That's like a whole.
That's 59.
That's
59 episodes. I could probably do it in 59.
That's like 2 years.
I'll write it on the whiteboard.
By the time we get to it, Shiloh's going to graduate from college.
I'll write it on the whiteboard.
We'll have the grandkids do it.
I will do it for you all. For the
there
fans.
You go. All right, so here's a question for you, Fuller. So I posted this in the Facebook group earlier. It said what was the job that you wanted as a kid, and what's the job you're doing now?
The job that I wanted. Okay, wait. How about
all 10, 11-year kids doing the promo?
Yeah. Wow, that'd be a lot. Well, let's see. Lex would go,
and then Mia would be screaming because she's fighting with Lucy.
Yeah.
And Lucy would be saying, "Stop!"
All of our kids would be running around going, it's so much fun, and playing and screaming. We'd never get them to sit down.
We need a fun fact with Fuller books. Absolutely. For your donation of $100 a month. No, okay. But okay.
$1 million downloads.
So guys, if that's so true, we're about 5 months away from 1 million downloads.
No, not that quick.
$20,000 downloads a month.
Not that quick.
You think it's 6 months?
I'm thinking it's gonna be longer than that because
we've
gone down and we're doing it every other month. Before, when we were releasing weekly episodes, probably. Anyways, back to my dream job.
Yes, when you were a kid, what was your dream job?
Working for Big Idea Production.
When you were a kid?
Yep.
Like a kid?
Yep.
Like when you were like 10?
Yep.
Really?
To work on VeggieTales.
I thought that was when you were a teenager.
No, it carried into that.
See, yours didn't evolve like mine, where it's like, I want to play pro basketball. Then I realized I'm short and white. So
no,
that
wasn't I was
like, I want to play in the G League. And I was like, nah, that probably ain't going to work it too. Then I said semi-pro, just so I could play ball. And then I realized that's just a pipe dream. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I was pudgy my whole life, so until high school. So that was never in my scope of view of sports.
Okay, so here's
even though I played sports.
So you're a steel worker. Yep. You know, you're working with the union. Do you guys have a union number for the steel workers, like the local whatever?
We do, yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure, because I know like other people do too. So, but is that something you ever fully envision yourself doing something like this? Is that something you feel like you're gonna do for forever? Like, give me the 10-year plan, bro?
10-year, yeah, I'll be there for 10 years.
Are you thinking so?
For 20 years, I'll be there for 20 years. For 25 years.
Do you get some sort of like a pension, kind of like the Army, if you're there for?
Yep.
Is that all union workers, or is that just the steel workers?
You have to negotiate it. It's negotiated into our contract. We have a contract that comes up. So we have a pension and we have a 401k. So yeah, I'd be an idiot to leave before my pension. Like I'm vested in my pension, but my pension is like I draw full pension after 30 years. So that's the goal. Hit the 30.
So what is full pension? I'm stupid when it comes to this area. I don't know the real working world like this.
What do you mean? What does it come? Like?
No. Like, is it like a dollar amount? Is it like you always get insurance? Like,
no, it depends.
It's like every month you get a check.
It depends. Yeah, it's like a Social Security check kind of, but it's pension.
But it's through the union.
Well, it's through the company. The company has to invest so much into your pension per negotiations,
but that's not your 401k.
That's not my 401k. So they match my 401k up to I think it's 5% too.
So you get your 401k when you retire, and then after 30 years, you also get a pension, and then you also get Social Security
after 67.
I'm moving in with Fuller after I retire, guys, because I don't know if I can do that.
I mean, yeah, it's still
I'm moving in with Fuller.
You probably still make more than what I would make from all 3 of those in a month.
I mean, that's probably the hard thing, though. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like being like I'm a solopreneur, dude. Like, so it's all rides or die on me. So which right now taxes suck. It's like 45%. It is ridiculous by the time it's all said and done.
Yep.
So, but it's like, obviously, like I make all the money, and then I gotta pay all the self-employment tax, which I think is like 20. They always say set aside 20%. I think it's more like 25%. But when you have 7 little tax write-offs. Tax time is not as bad.
Until they start going away, and it's like, crud.
That's when it's like, woof. But it's like everything we
got
do.
8, I've got 7, I've got 6.
It's like I don't have to make just enough money just to pay myself a paycheck, but then also it's like I have to make sure that's what we live off of. But then I have to make sure that I'm putting stuff into my Roth IRA, and then I have to make sure we're doing this, and we're trying to make sure we do this. And all of a sudden, adulting's not fun anymore. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like all of a sudden it went from like, dude, I want a job. I want to do all these different things. I want to change the world. And now it's like, I got to save for retirement.
Yeah.
What? Which side note, did you see recently that they were talking about when Social Security is going to expire or run out? They've been freaking out about it.
Who knows? I mean, it's going to run out sometime.
Which, oh man, I'm about to go political on this on accident where it's like, how much of a scam is that? We're going to take your monies and not give it back.
Well, it's never supposed to be a long-term thing.
That's true.
When Teddy Roosevelt installed it. Anyways.
Oh, Wesley has a question. Wesley, how's baby doing?
In my Sunday
how's baby
school,
doing, Wesley?
In my Sunday school, the kids ask me, how do we know God's word is true? How would y'all explain that to younger kids? Yeah, that's a good one. So how do we know it's true? Well, there's a lot of evidence, right, through fulfilled prophecy, but also through archaeology. And I would explain it through that there's a lot of stories geographically that are in the Bible that are also historically accurate. And you could bring up examples of that. You could also bring up examples of, like, for the longest time, they didn't think David was actually even a real thing until recently. Over the past 20 years, they have found actual writings in different parts of the country that talked about King David. So there's archaeological evidence. So that's kind of how you could explain it and bring some cool, fun things into your Bible school.
So the biggest thing I do is the fact of, why do we even have a Bible? We have a Bible because of the evidence that Jesus rose again from the dead. And since we have Jesus rose again from the dead, we have all the writings in the New Testament that are from his followers. And so that's kind of what I lean into. I don't go as far as Andy Stanley does. I mean, now we're getting into philosophical stuff. I don't go as far as what Andy Stanley does, where it's like unhitch the New Testament from the old, because you have to have the old to understand the new, because it's a Jewish book. It's a Jewish book. Yep. Like, come on now.
The key to the New Testament is the Old Testament.
But I do love how Andy Stanley doesn't start with the Bible itself. Yeah. He starts with Jesus, and he says, if someone says they're going to rise again from the dead, and they actually do, we probably should sit down, shut up, and listen to what they have to say. And then from there, we have the followers who wrote about Jesus, and we have a lot of scriptural evidence. In fact, unbelievable. I'm listening to this debate right now. I listen to it slowly because I only get to listen to it when I take the kids home from school, when I can actually focus. Is there actual factual evidence of the resurrection? But if we believe Jesus rose again from the dead, we know what he said is true. Or where do we find out this stuff? Well, we find it from his followers who followed him. Where do we find that? The whole stinking New Testament, which goes back to some of the conversation we had in the Facebook group about the apocryphal books, is the fact of, we hold to the books that are in the canon because those were written by the apostles, or those are closely associated with the apostles, and they've been proven throughout all of early church antiquity that those are true. And so there's those, and then the Old Testament books. I mean, those are the Jewish scriptures. Like, those are their books of history. Those are their books of poetry. So if we want to say, nah, that's a bunch of baloney, that's like looking at an American history book and being like, that's a bunch of baloney because you weren't there.
Yeah, but you could also say that people say that about the Quran, right?
That is
so
true.
That's where you got to go. Okay, where's the evidence extra biblical evidence?
Right.
You can get into this.
And here's where it goes though. So who did where do we get the New Testament? Was from the followers of Jesus himself.
Right.
Where does the Quran go? It's some dude who had this vision by himself in the desert.
Muhammad, yeah.
Right. And so Muhammad had a vision and wrote all these things down, and he contradicts himself throughout the entire Quran.
Sure.
And so they say, well, there was a spiritual enlightenment of what he did. It's kind of same with Joseph Smith, where he saw these golden tablets came down. He wrote it down. Golden tablets came up. So no one can ever prove if what he said was a load of crap or not. But, and so when he had the Book of Mormon and then the Quran, both of those are extra biblical scriptures that
your word
someone
got bleeped out, by the way.
My word got bleeped out?
Your word did, yeah. You can't say the C word.
What was the C word?
Facebook went ...
Oh, crap.
Oh, wait, here, watch it.
Crap.
Here it comes. Wait. ... There it is. I'm sorry.
Apparently they both think I'm
sorry.
My bad.
Guys. Distracted.
No, but with both of these books, you have the simple fact of these were written by men in solitude with quote unquote visions, not from Jesus himself, but all these things were wrong. An angel came down and said it, which even like the Apostle Paul said, even if an angel comes down and says what goes against contrary to what we wrote down, don't believe them.
Right.
And so I know people have arguments against that passage too. But that's the biggest thing I do is the fact of I start with the fact of, well, we believe that Jesus rose again from the dead. Where do we find out about or Jesus rose again from the dead? From his own followers. And because of that, that's where I find the truth in the scriptures for that. So that's how I start. I start with the resurrection of Jesus and go from there. Because again, the Bible didn't make Christianity. Because of Christianity, we have the scriptures of the New Testament because those were letters written by the apostles. And if Jesus never rose again from the dead, we would never have the New Testament, if that makes sense.
No, I follow you. I track you.
Does that make sense? I don't know if you can say that to a 5-year-old.
That's what I was saying. I think his question is more geared to younger children, but
it's God's word.
and there's the fundy in you coming out.
No, but the biggest thing is how can we know that the Bible is true? Is the fact of there's enough proof in the resurrection of Jesus, and and because of his followers who wrote everything down, we can trust that it's faithful and trustworthy too.
But beyond that, there's not just his followers. There's actual evidence. There's archaeological evidence, geographical evidence that prove all of these things. There's extra biblical writings that prove these things.
Brian, because I said so, kid. Shut down, sit down, eat your goldfish.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Chris's neighbor.
Hi, Brian. She said, "Shut up, your goldfish." Sorry, I keep reading. There's subtitles on the bottom because we have it muted down here on the Facebook.
So you can actually see the subtitles,
and it just cracks me up seeing some of these things come across that Mark says. It's like, wait, I didn't catch it. Oh, I caught it now that I'm reading it.
See, I say so many things on the podcast that slip by. Okay, I would love to know which episode it was when I was just throwing in like random Easter eggs when I said, "Hey, what words do we try to sneak into the podcast?" There was like a whole list on Facebook.
Well, that wasn't a podcast. That was a live like hangout video.
Oh no! That was actually an episode, and it was with it was with the interview with Morgan, and I was trying to say what word should I try to sneak into this conversation, and I was throwing some really weird crap out there and snuck it all by.
There is proof.
Oh, John's here. What's up, John?
Witness accounts recording. Yep. What's that? What was
Jonathan Curley's here too.
Yeah. Hi, Jonathan.
And Liz is still hanging out.
Yeah.
Beth, are you still hanging out? Katie, you still hanging out? I know Wesley's still hanging out. Amy's still hanging out.
That was hilarious.
Which part?
She's probably referring to
your goldfish.
No, probably referring to the questions you were asking in the Facebook group.
Oh, that one. There's Biffer. Love you, babe. Questions to ask on a first date.
What? What are you talking about? We better end this stream before it gets really weird.
No.
Yeah, you're just about to make it weird.
Oh, what's your favorite meal?
Well, we already know meatloaf. So we've answered these questions.
Okay, here's actually a fun question. Here you go. Okay, what's the most fun thing you've done recently?
Ooh,
what's a fun way? What's something fun you've done recently, babe? Can you add meatloaf back to the menu and then invite Josh over for it?
No, he doesn't get meatloaf because he messed up your name and refuses to call you Elizabeth.
What?
He refused, so we take it off the menu for a year. No soup for you.
No soup for you. We'll come back one year.
No meatloaf for you.
Well, that was rough. But seriously, what's something fun that you've done recently? Like what's actually something fun? That's kind of hard. It's on the menu for next week. Yes.
Like me personally,
like
or with the family
that you've done,
or like with the family.
Yes.
So with the family, it was really fun being able to take the kids outside on Monday and watch the eclipse. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, okay. So were you able to be off work for that?
I took the day off of work.
Oh, you took the day off for the eclipse?
Yeah, it was my birthday. The eclipse was on my birthday, dude. It was the best birthday gift God gave me.
That's awesome. You went blind on your birthday.
It was great. I can't see anything now.
That was actually really cool.
It was awesome. So my family, my dad and my mom, my sister and her kids all went down to to Anderson to watch the totality portion of the eclipse. And they said it was awesome. We had 97% coverage?
97. 96, 97, depending where you're at.
It was still pretty awesome to see.
I mean, did you see Indianapolis? What Indy looked like?
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's what everybody was,
it was like dark and the street lamps came on and all that stuff, and it was like, whoa.
Oh, Beth, you took mine.
Zoo on opening day.
We went to the opening day of the zoo this
How
zoo
am I
season.
not surprised?
I love the zoo. I love that. That is my happy place.
Some people like Disney. Mark's like, take me to the zoo.
Dude, I would rather go to the zoo than Disney any day of the week. Not Potawatomi, like the good dudes, like Henry Doyle in Nebraska.
You're just done. You're done. We're just cutting you off right here, right now. We can't have you talking that kind of blasphemy.
So
My daughter is in Muncie at Ball State. And she said it was awesome. Yeah.
So I took off about an hour and a half from work for that thing. So we just that was one heck of a fun day. Like we were just on the driveway, blowing bubbles.
We were too. Me and Shower.
We were shooting hoops. We were bouncing big old we have like a moon ball. It's like remember Pinky?
Yep.
It's kind of like that, just a little bit different. So we were bouncing that over the cars, and we were losing the ball in the bushes and going to find it. It was a whole lot of fun.
You said Pinky.
Okay, so Amy, so Animal Kingdom was stinking awesome.
The flamingo mingle at the zoo.
Which zoo?
What? Yeah.
Which zoo? Because I don't think ours has a flamingo mingle, and if so, I would already be part
flamingo
of that.
mingo.
I want to have a red panda cuddling experience. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
But so I have been to Animal Kingdom. It ain't cheap.
Can we like
$50-$60 a person?
Can you guys support us to take our families for some red panda snuggles?
I have looked. There is.
We'll take a video.
No. But so Animal Kingdom. So Amy, I did go on our honeymoon with at Indy Zoo. Indy Zoo. Okay, fun fact. I actually don't like the Indy Zoo.
Love drive-through zoos.
Yes, drive-through zoos are fun. Like so, if there's one up in the last one I did was it was up in Michigan. It was up in Michigan. I went on vacation when we were up there. I don't remember where it was because I just got in the car, took a nap, and woke up when we were there. That was awesome. I like the ones where you can like hop in the safari and the animals all follow you and you feed them. Like there's a zoo near us, Beth. Which one does that? I forget what it's called. But no, I'm not a big fan of the Indy Zoo. I think the Indy Zoo needs to step it up. I think there's a lot of land and not enough animals.
I am more of an aquarium guy. I can
like Sheds Aquarium. I love Sheds. The Sheds for a while.
When I like Ripley's down in Gatlinburg. I'm an aquarium guy.
Thank you, Beth.
I love aquariums more than zoos.
Mm-hmm.
That's my jam.
Yeah, so I love zoos.
Like fish.
But I want to go to Henry Doyle. Is it Henry Doyle right in Nebraska? I want to go to that one. There's the San Diego Zoo that looks really, really awesome. I need to go back to Brookfield in Chicago. I did Toledo and didn't even finish it in the whole day. So I need to go back and finish Toledo. I would love to go to the National Zoo in DC. That'd be a heck of a lot of fun too.
You got to go to Animal. Did you go to Animal Kingdom?
Oh, that's what I was saying. So I went on my honeymoon with Beth, and what was really fun was everyone was losing.
Did you go to the safari ride though?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Of course we did. Yeah. Why would we go to Animal Kingdom? I do a safari ride. We also did Avatar, which was that was one of the best rides in Disney. Was Avatar.
Have you ever swam with the dolphins, Fuller? No,
Beth has.
But I can tell you this: at Typhoon Lagoon, right? At Typhoon Lagoon in Disney, they have a swim with sharks tank. So I got to go swim with sharks.
That sounds awful.
It was pretty awesome, actually.
We only got through half of the St. Louis. That's true. Yeah, we were with. Yeah, that's right. That was pretty fun.
Mark was wrong again. Thank you, Beth,
Mark was wrong. No. I'm talking about this was before Beth.
Oh yeah, sure. Now
this was like a 2013, 2012.
It was before you, Beth. That's what it was. Now.
So you haven't. It's on your bucket list. Swim with dolphin. No. The Beth, you were selected to be part of the dolphin show down in Indy. I feel like, right? I want to be wrong again. You better
quit making statements about
let me finish this with Amy. All right. So we went to Kids Kingdom. We did the safari, but everyone was losing their minds over the okapis. They were like, "This is so cool," and I'm like, "We got those in the bed. No big deal. Whatever." Dude, look at the white rhinos. We got those in the bed. Look at the talking. We got those in the
and now we got
too.
The giraffes,
dude. We got the giraffes. Okay, no. The executive director of the Potawatomi Zoo is killing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good zoo.
Dude, have you been there?
For a local Bend Zoo, it's a good zoo.
Literally, it's a mile. It's 1 mile around the whole track, and they have more animals in there than it seems like most of these bigger zoos have.
That's all it is, a mile.
So, yeah, it's a mile. If you walk the whole outside, it
doesn't seem like it's that bad. That like you get through it pretty quick if you're like, don't take your time. You can walk through it like no problem.
Well, exactly. Yeah, like 10 minutes. That's a mile.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
All right, so we should probably start wrapping this up.
No, there's another question.
We're gonna wrap it. Dude, I'm tired. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning.
North Carolina Zoo is expanding and
I'm waking you up at 3:30
area. Just saying. Wait, scroll. I was only look at Facebook. Go back to go to the YouTube comments though. I want to make sure we got.
That was the only one. That's the only one.
We didn't miss nothing.
No, you can look later.
And apparently, since Katie didn't check back in, apparently she's not here anymore. Jeremy Hunt, you still here, bro?
See,
Jeremy here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's Jonathan.
See. Easter eggs.
And then Liz. So the North Carolina Zoo, does that need to go on the bucket list? I still need to go. Oh, babe, we need to go to Brookfield so that we can go see the wolves. I haven't seen the wolves. There's Jeremy. What's up, my dude?
All right.
I love it.
Let's land the plane.
Land the plane or any more final questions?
That's a negative.
But it takes like 10 seconds for it to appear. Watch, you haven't seen my face yet.
Right.
There it is.
There it is.
No final questions. We'll sign off.
5, 4, 3.
They can't type that fast.
2,
but
1.
Wait until the expansion. Oh, the Asian expansion. Okay.
Can you only heal fear God if living a godly life? I think that you can. If God reveals himself.
That's a big question to land the plane on.
I think God could do whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
All right, hold on. I'm adding that as a topic.
Because, hang on. Because God sent an angel to stop Balaam on his way
would be so
to go and curse the Israelites in the Old Testament. So, and Mark's still stuck in that. All right. That's going to be all. Brian, good night. Love you. I'll see you Sunday. Love you, brother.
Wait. Is Brian going to be at Southside on Sunday?
I would assume so.
Let's say, because we're going to be at Southside this Sunday too.
The only time Brian misses is if his family is sick.
So, Amy, you will not see our kids this week because we're going to be at Southside. We're going to be back with the Old Church fam this Sunday. And before you tattle on me, Pastor Michael already knows. But what was that question? Go back to that question. I think Austin's question. I want to write this down because that could be a fun conversation. Can you only
feel God if living a godly life?
Oh, come on. This is where Evernote stinks.
Have a great night. You can go back and look at these things later, right?
Nope, I'm doing it right now. Can I only hear or feel God? Where'd the question go?
Amy's in service this month, by the way.
Living a...
All right. While he talks into the mic, I'm going to say,
got it.
Everybody, we appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us on a little Banter Friday. We recorded 4 episodes tonight. The next 4,
and we had an hour of just hangout to catch up.
We did, so we've
been going strong since 6, so almost 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Should we start doing this when we record? Just have hangout Fridays after we're all said and done.
Maybe.
Do you guys do us at our worst when we're tired?
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with that. So, all right, everybody, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. And we love you.
We just asked if we're done recording, Beth. Yes, we are done recording. I'm coming home after this, babe.
This is the end. It's the end of the night.
The first 2 episodes were 31 minutes, and the 25, the third 25
27
minutes.
And then like another, I think the first 2 were like 33 minutes.
And the second 2 were under 30. Like last year, like 27, 29, something like that. So
right. We love you guys. And
until next time,
keep tuning in. Just calm down.
Sorry, I'm a little hyper.
Just Jay, you're up here. Bring it down here. So, anyways,
we love
you guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us each and every week.
Seriously.
In and out. This would not be anything but 2 losers in a basement if it were not for you guys just talking into a couple microphones and a camera that means nothing. So being able to hang out with you guys makes it real for us, and we appreciate you guys.
It's weird because even Ellie was like, I can't believe you guys responded to my comments. Like, guys, we're just 2 normal dudes with a butt ton of kids.
Yeah, well, you got a butt ton. I've got a normal amount. Anyways,
what's normal these days? You beat the normal. I don't know. Either way, we love you guys. Take it easy. Oh, sorry. We love you. And until next time,
take it easy.
Hey.